And hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Super Metroid Zelda 3 Community Boots Tournament. Woo! My name is Jazzy. I'm joined by The Pain on tracking. Shoutouts to The Pain. We don't have both a tracker and a commentator. We don't have the stream, so shoutouts to everybody that helps make it all happen. But for right now, shoutouts to Andy and Gammachuu, the last remaining undefeated players in the SMZ3 Boots Tourney. I think there's a little bit of a mix-up here in the specific timing of everything, but we've got Gammachuu versus Andy in a good old-fashioned 7-7-4 SMZ3 race with a small twist. We've got the Pegasus boots, as you can just see right now with Gammachuu on. Quick Scout, Pendant Hera. Okay. Blue Pendant Hera. 2 crystals on the other side, neither of them red, I don't think. Let's see what's on Lake Hylia. It's missiles. We're gonna have more than enough of those by the time this is over. And in the meantime, we're going to go through the kind of what appears to be the standard early game now with a green pit and an ice bow. Standard early game now for these boots start seeds. The Pegasus boots giving players the flexibility of just going straight to Sahasula's hut and checking in on what's going on, get some free items with our little boots bonk. That's X-Ray, Piece of Heart, and Missiles. Now then, there is an option here to go directly into Eastern Palace and do a shallow dive, but probably not necessary. Probably going to be there anyway because, of course, it's got a crystal there. We need that. We need 7 crystals, actually. We also need 7 crystals to beat Ganon beat Ganon's tower first. Open that up. Which is the 7-7, and then the 4 part is the 4 Metroid bosses we're going to need to head to Turian, beat Mother Brain, probably not rescue the animals, we're trying to win a race, and then beat the whole game. Great times. You can do that in any order, but, you know. Already a small variation here with Gammachuu choosing to go to Link's house and then the uncle first before heading into the sanctuary save point and seeing what he can see. It's not as necessary with a boot start because you are able to check the you're able to hit the bonk rocks on the way into Kakariko Village and get some bombs on your way in. Not super necessary to route in the uncle and Link's house before this whole kind of like Kakariko Village loop to like try to push resource, but it's all good. You could arguably as well save Link's uncle and the house for whenever you complete Kakariko Village and have enough resources to go also rescue the princess, you know, not have to do so much. Wow. That's a nice bomb drop for Gammachuu. You don't have to do so much backtracking. There we go. I was looking for the word. Yeah. What a what a luck sack, says Madcap TV. True. Just a free 8 bombs right there. I'm gonna be able to skip the bonk rocks that Andy's doing right now. In order to get some bombs. Because as it turns out, we're gonna need some bombs in order to take care of Kakariko Village. Nothing too special coming out yet for either of our players, and they're pretty much in lockstep. You know, just Gammachuu with the additional Link's house, Link's uncle visit. First big pool of items here, Speed Booster unlock. And also the Magic Powder in Blind's Hut. And to answer your question, Specialist 0815, which orb will come first? It's Morph Ball. It's right there. We just got it. With early speed. Super Metroid looking like a really nice place soon enough. Before that, though, Andy's gonna route in the what is it? The tavern before the Cackwell, I think. I'm trying to be a little careful with the bomb usage because he did not luck sack like Gammachuu. Or actually, no, gonna get to the bomb hut. There we go. And get a refill before heading back to finish up Kakariko Village. Yes, holy smoke, they do have one pack of power bombs from the bonk rocks. The initial kind of bonk rocks next to the sanctuary. And so, really, what we're looking for is super missiles. If we're trying to get to SM super early. Not for nothing, second pack of PBs in the back of Cackwell, and a sword. This is not a bad start to a seed, huh? We're still looking for super missiles to really super open up Super Metroid, but I mean, all things considered, one of the nicer Cackwells that we've seen in a while. There's items here! There was orb here! Oh, there was supers there too, so yeah, there you go. Well had supers. Easy. I missed the first chest the first time. So yeah, I mean, Super Metroid access, pretty open. The sword helping out as well. We're going to be able to take care of the Zelda escape plus... what is it? Plus mini Moldarms and stuff without worrying about bombs missing for whatever reason and... being very rude. And you're getting a little speed boost from the stairs, and we're coming out the same Kakariko Village transition here. Pretty much. Yeah, we'll take 300 rupees. How about that? Alright. Boom. Ooh. Viddy in chat is correct in that the early sword is really nice with the boot start in particular because it lets you just ignore crabs, basically. Seeing as the sword one-shots crabs, so we can just dash and just not worry about things. It's real nice. Andy's turn now to go grab the 5 bomb capacity from his own house. I think both players are basically looking at the same spot right now. Neck and neck to start. You know, it'll actually be really interesting if they somehow end up routing nearly exactly the same. Bottle after Kakariko Village is annoying for sure, though. So we'll see how it all shakes out. Of course, would be remiss to not mention that Gammachuu did visit the uncle already, and so that's about 2 checks ahead. 3 PB packs. Spoiled. Spoiled! Spoiled these players are. Wow. Okay, 15 power bonds. If we get any more, it's almost insulting at this point because we'd rather just have progression items. Alright, Mini Moldorm Cave. Let's take care of business. Nice and easy does it for both players. Almost matching screen transitions. Okay, who asked in chat about the orbs earlier? As it turns out, we just get both. How about both? Would you like both orbs in the first 10 minutes? Moon Pearl and Morph Ball unlocked. Ice Beam for a neat little bit of neat little power pump. Also opens up some nice clips in SM, as well as cleaning up the Metroids at the very end of Turian. Or I guess that'd be the start, right? Alright. Just crack this seed wide open. Give me, give me Master Sword Lamp and just really shove it in there, huh? As well with the boot start, we're going to see the setup for water walking here coming out of the Ice Rat Cave. If you're unfamiliar, if you set the, I think it's specifically walking over a pit pixel and then leaving, lets you then walk on water. They're both Jesus. My goodness. It's almost like we're watching the same player, except that Gammachuu checked the uncle. There wasn't much at the uncle, not for nothing, but he did do it. 50 rupees and another pack of missiles, and it's going to be back to check probably the hobo. Yeah. So, and to set the context for new watchers in the chat, this is the big 5-0 matchup. These are the last, I believe, 2 undefeated players in the tournament, as far as I can tell. So this one's for all the marbles. Winner out of this is going to be first seed going into the top 16. Nothing in the hobo. Gammachuu resets straight to SM. Andy not going to do the same. Okay. Let's get some variation here. Andy going to go rescue Princess Zelda, I would guess, alongside checking the uncle that he had not before. Gammachuu on the other side. Going to be going into Super Metroid. Going to Planet Zemus with the speed booster and 20 power bombs to go say hello to the gauntlet. Now then, I don't know that this is... I don't remember if you need E-tanks in logic for in logic, or if it's just like a way to get up here and power bombs. But I mean, 20 power bombs really ought to be enough, huh? Just don't get grabbed. Only one E-tank makes things a little bit dicey in terms of level of, what is it, flexibility in terms of taking damage. All right. No payoff just yet. Heading to the back of the gauntlet now. In the meanwhile, Andy's going to go rescue Princess Zelda. Gets a grappling beam. I think that actually puts... I think that actually does put Wrecked Ship into logic. That is a way to cross the moat, so... Not for nothing. I feel like at this kind of skill level, Gammachuu... Or, well, I mean, you already had Speed Booster, but... Not sure. Yeah. It's Speed was already in logic for that. Magic Cape here. Isn't that nice? Not much going on in the Zelda escape so far. And there's only missiles and health in the gauntlet. As we will now take our eyes into Green Brinstar. With an in-logic, with the rare in-logic speed check, going down into Green Brin for once. Andy damaging down for the Death Warp to check Dark Cross. Ooh. And with the gloves, do you really have to? I guess yeah. I guess it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Cane of Samaria here. Really grabbing a good amount of what is it? Good amount of prog everywhere around here. Holy smoke is correct, though. If you went to the wreck ship right now, you would probably not like your life very much. 2 E-tanks, no suits, just speed access would be a bit rough. Andy has it a mildly nicer with the grappling hook access. But yeah, it's not exactly ideal if for Gammachuu to go with literally this item stack right now. How about that? Dark Cross is 5 crisp buckaroos. I guess crystals. How about nice sharp crystals. Not sure what the slang for that would really be. Really? We're gonna farm power bombs here, Gammachuu. We really need those? at 20 max with like 14 in hand, we really need some more power bombs? I guess. The back half of the escape now for Andy. 5 bomb capacity, $20, and the key for Dark Cross. On the other side, Gammachuu heading in, rounding out this first part of Brinstar. Andy's going to now start catching up in Super Metroid. Gonna be happy to see that Cane of Samaria. Not much else here in Green Brinstar thus far, I don't think. And yep, short charge. Going to be checking Criteria PBs first. Gammachuu did skip this on the way up. That's a nice E-Tank. You know, I bet you... it would have been nice for Gammachuu to have that E-Tank. Oh, man. And Andy going straight into the gauntlet. Let's see what Pink has for us on the other side. Missiles so far. We do have speed for Waterway, and a nice thing to have. All right, cannot be understated how many times Waterway has to be stranded into it has something, and it's real annoying to get back here. I think Pink Brinstar has to be one of the more annoying places to strand an item. Yeah, I do think that glove, I'm pretty sure, should be in logic, given that it was the Zelda cell. He was in the back, and so you can. Ah. My eyes are going everywhere. Going cross-eyed. Looking at everything. Don't think that Gammachuu's found all that much in Pink Brin, though. Wavegate gets us a heart. Overrated. Alright, my bad. Could be the Go Mode item for Gamma potentially, says Vinter TV. Yeah, could be. We'll see when he times his Zelda escape, pretty much. Mit's Go Mode, best Go Mode? I don't know about that, Skull2 999. I don't know about that. Here's that Waterway check that we were chatting about. No gravity means we're gonna have to go charge the speed booster up top first, though. So, mildly slow. Oh, to clarify, Vidi, Ice Palace is green pendant from the, what is it? From our checks in the early game. Nothing in Waterway, unfortunate. Home World. Go Mode Pearl is also quite nice. I don't know about that, but Sharp Pike, given that both players have the Pearl. But, and then, yeah, Holy Smoke mentioning that if TR is the third pendant, then the Mitts might be extremely late, which would be, it's technically possible, just prefer it to not happen. Here's his second E-Tank coming in for Gammachuu, and he's expected third at this point, as Gammachuu's going in to complete the Brinstar loop at this point. Ice making it nicer to get this wall jump up to Blue Brinstar, while Andy's going in for the Pink Brinstar of nothing. There just wasn't much there. Magic mirror! Oh! Okay! Okay, hold on. We have our, what is it? What is that? Like our... Because we have Morph Ball, that's our in-access blue pendant Tower of Hera. Yay! And some more health to make things really nice. Alright, alright, alright. The health situation has been rectified for Gammachuu. We've got some. It's an interesting PB placement. Let's... Oh. Not gonna go for the run back on the Shine Spark. Just gonna wall jump up. Grab the... lay the power bomb. And then we're gonna go check Billy Mays. Woo! What does Yoshi and Baby Mario find? Billy Mays here. I've got you. The lamp! The lamp! And some super missiles on the side. Oh! Eevee! Ooh! Ooh! Alright, well... That's all in, That whole Zelda escapes in logic now. For sure. Hera fully in logic now. Yeah, our blue pendant Hera is fully in logic now, James FNX. So is the old man. That is also true, holy smoke. We've got a great seed going so far. And I can't wait for it to just all slow down to a halt whenever in about 1.5 hours from now, we're all just looking for the ice rod. Is the glove still glove locked? Wait. If glove is... No, hold on. If glove is Zelda's cell? Would it not just be, like, available? If the small key's in the back, there's no way to get it with the glove, but you don't need the small key. Like, the key is in the back of escape, but... I mean, Zelda... So, okay, hold on. Oh, logically, you need the key to be available. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay. Alright. Oh, because logically you can take the blue card, the blue guard key and just go straight to the back. Okay, okay, okay. You know. Thanks, chat. I don't know why we wouldn't use ice for this, but it's all good. Alright, let me focus up. Focus it. Climb Supers gives us more PBs than we will ever need in our entire lives. Great stuff. Good times all around. Andy gonna hit this wall jump. Gonna make his way over to Blue Brinstar as well. Right on Gammachoo's heels. I think we're going for a short charge here. Yep. Nice. Nice mirror. Probably want that, Annie. Yep. Probably want those supers, too. Is this an Agaseed? Asks Number Play. Well, we need Sword 2, or the Cape, so there's that. But also, I don't really know that it's necessary yet, given that we have, what is it? Or the Lumberjack check was nothing, so it's not... Or wait, they have Cape. What am I saying? Yeah, they have it available. Forgot about the cape. I forgot about the cape in the Brinstar checking. Oops. Alright. Gammachuu gonna go check criteria PBs. Catching on up. Andy has the lamp now as well. Just exited Billy Mays. All tied up. Ugh. Almost. Let's see what our next steps here are. Back to Zelda with the lamp. Could go straight on to the wreck ship here. You've kind of got the resource for it. Would I go to the wreck ship with 4 E-tanks, no suits? No, but, I mean, these are the 5-0 players. It really ought to be enough. Alright. Gammachuu heading on to the wrecked ship. Andy going to check climb supers. We're not going to check red tower on the way down? Don't feel like it? Guess we can do it on our way out of the wrecked ship. It's fair enough. Oh. Andy's trying for the... Oh. Short charge? Nope. Just charge it on the way back. Nice and easy. No ice required. Speed booster to both get across the moats and get across to the wreck ship entrance for Gammachuu. Gamma's not afraid. You know what, Vinter TV? 340 energy really ought to be enough. Just don't die to Fantoon, smile. Although I will say, taking a death to Fantoon would certainly put a real damper in the time for Gammachuu here. I think Gammachuu's in the lead by I guess about a minute or so, maybe a minute and a half or two. The last save was not too late, specialist 0815, but yeah, I mean, it just doesn't seem super likely for a death to happen here regardless. We're getting a slow today. Slow to start the day. All right. Good catch. Nice Doppler. I think that's 3 extra missiles in. And he's turned to refill at the ship, presumably before a wrecked ship entry. Gets to Fantoon just in time. Ooh, misses the missiles here on the run back though. Bit annoying. Hey, fast! Ah. The flames! The flames ate up all my missiles! Help! You know what? Hey, you know, that's fair enough. Andy did full clear castle. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Yeah. I forgot about the mitts for a second. There isn't actually a super sizable lead. It's more of just like different places for different individuals. Nobody likes the red tower today? My bad. Good short charge. Flying across. Andy's going in with 87 health. Or 287. Words, Jesse. Alright. Gammachuu will give us our first look at the rest of the wrecked ship. Much like Andy gave us our first look at Hyrule Castle. Very kind of him. Are we gonna save scum the spiky room of death, Gammachuu? Big if true. There, you have no suits and also no extra mobility. Because speed doesn't really count for that. Alright. We're just not gonna check? What are we doing? Is it a health farm? Nah. Stranding it? Oh. Oh. Okay. Skip. Overrated check. You know, we hate the spiky room of death. Why go there? Why go there? So, we'll see if it's nothing, but, it's, big if it's nothing. Big if it's nothing and Andy goes to check. If it's something and Andy goes to check, then that's real unfortunate. Oof. Almost got the switch there for the supers. Alright. Easy as you like for Andy. Flippers here in the attic. We've gotten the ability to swim. Our $50 and... Or sorry. I think, yeah, our 50 rupees and 5 missiles from the fairy waterfall. It's now in logic! Woo! And also, whatever we got from the hobo, I think it was, I don't know, missiles or something. Oh, that is good to note. Andy does have grapple. And so, Andy does have an easier time of checking the spiky room of death business. In the meantime, 20 rupees up at Sky Missiles. And a small shield. No mirror shield for this run. And no grappling hook here. So Gammachuu is going to have to take a farm, I think. Yeah. Wow. Oh. Oh. Okay. Safety save for Andy here. And yep, have the grapple beam. It really ought to be enough. Let's go see what lies beyond the spiky room of death. Nice damage boost. Really save us some grief here. You know what? I would really laugh if this is gloves. Nope. Supers. Alright. No worries, no worries. Gammachuu not punished. Never punished. Alright. Great stuff. Alright, it's not a punish. It wasn't exactly a great check from Gammachuu's side. No grapple beam. You know. No suits. No other movement. Pretty annoying. So. It's fine that they didn't check it, but also it was nothing. So, congratulations. Good news all around for Gammachuu. Andy's turn to go get the flippers. And I must have missed Gammachuu's scouting that speed check, but it must have been nothing. 10 sticks, and we're done with the wrecked ship. Yeah, I assume it's time to do Red Tower down to Crade. I had to guess. Green rupee. Right, thanks, Moogle Pies. It's the Greg. The green rupee of insert here. There have been many names. Sound off in chat if you have your favorite name for the Greg. I like green rupee of eternal glory. That's a fun time. There's Rupee of Shame coming out from Laser Mike. It's a cute little short charge to get back across the moon for Gammachuu. Andy has no health. Leaving the attic here. Gonna spot the Greg in just a second. I'm not sure what Gammachuu is waiting on exactly. Oh, using the X-ray scope. Yeah, true. We did get that. I was like, where's the power bomb? Oh, yeah. We can see through walls. Alright. Andy's turn to get some health. Hook shot! Ooh! That's a nice little thing there. Okay, okay, okay. So that's Light Side Death Mountain in logic. We have still need Hammer for Swamp to be full in logic, I think. We've got, yeah, we've got Dark World access in general, because Agahnim 1 is logical Dark World access. So. Fun is legal in SMZ3, correct? You know, James FNX, that's a question I've asked myself many times. Theoretically, yes. But yeah, I don't want to number plate. We don't need to speak these things in the world. I don't want to think about second gloves and hammer locked behind Agahnim. All right, but also the first gloves is, as far as I recall, the first gloves is gloves locked, or I guess that gloves upgrade that Andy has. So yeah. No X-ray for Gammachuu. I mean, it makes sense. You know, no suits, again, no grapple, no nothing. It's another one, it's another thing where, with Andy's grapple, he's probably going to check it, and Gammachuu will be skipping it. Nothing at Speezer. And we're heading on down to the big green guy. We'll see if we can get the DLC fight, or if we get a good quick kill here. It makes sense not to scout Meridia on the way in, but I was curious. You know, it would have been funny if Meridia was would have been funny if Meridia was the third pendant. Is grapple on Andy's tracker? So, like, I don't see it, but at the same time, I don't see a place for grapple on the track. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I'm blind. Huh. I think I just don't see a spot for grapple on the tracker. It's on Andy's screen. That's true. That's not something that needs to be told to us, technically. And X-ray is also on the screen, so there's that for you. Let's see, can we get the quick kill? Oop. Try for the reset. Oh, miss again. He's walking up. Alright. Nice recovery. Crystal 5. Slow quick kill. yeah. You know, if that was a first try quick kill, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh my goodness, Andy. Please don't die. Alright. Here's the X-ray check that Gamma was really unable to do. even out of logic, really. Like, would have required some really choice Ripper damage boosts. Oh! That's rough. Yeah. How far back is this? This is back to wrecked ship! The wrecked ship save! Ooh! That's brutal. Could have Crystal Flash? No, because was at 54 health after re-get flippers, yeah. You can peace out straight from here. You still have to kill everything in the attic, regardless. You do have to get the flippers. Is going to be able to skip pretty much everything. I think can kind of skate out that exit by sky missiles. Master Sword here for Gammachuu. Going into NorFair now. That's a rough death. Still. It's pretty annoying. I mean, not for nothing. You don't really have to. I guess you are going back for a hook shot. It's kind of on the way down. There's nothing left to check for here in the wreck ship. I don't think there was anything on that back inside, so can kind of just nope out right here. I guess you might as well get the shield for fun. No, okay. Yep, just gonna nope out. On the other side, Gammachuu rescuing the old man after the high jump boots check. Staying on schedule. It definitely would have been much worse if Bowling Alley had something. That's true, Viddy. All right. Bit of a rough death. Also a bit rough because you didn't even get to see what was at X-ray, which is real annoying. At this point, I mean, you do have to have like some confidence in yourself at some point, but I would be curious if Andy took. I mean, the save here wouldn't even really save. How much time would it save if you died again? But yeah, you know, if you're racing, are you really planning on dying again, right? So probably not. Doesn't have to check PBs. Probably would have liked health from some of these mob pickups though, instead of all these missiles that we're getting. Another Greg on my screen from Paradox Cave, I see from Gammachuu. And a whole fat load of nothing, actually. So, that's annoying. I wonder if Gammachuu's gonna check Tower of Hera here. It's in logic. It is blue pendant. Back into X-ray. Here we go. Nothing on the floating island. Checking spiral now. Just gonna commit to this check, and it's supers. Now, more supers can only ever really make Ridley and Motherbrain sadder, but it's unfortunate to die and then come back to basically nothing. Saving quick, back to the house. Where are we going, Gammachuu? D-boost off the Ripper. We do have more than 500 rupees, so I suppose it is just about time to check on the Scam Lord. Already checked the waterfall, so it's just time to pay $500 to the King Zora for really something. Ooh, Bombos. Was X-Ray even anything? Gammachuu? No, it was supers. It was nothing. Wave Beam to put our, I think, 20 rupees into logic. But Wave Beam is good. Wave Beam is nice. Wave Beam is nice. I guess technically with Varia suit, it could put some kind of well, no, you already have Speed Booster. It wouldn't put Crocomire into logic. Andy's turn to go kill Kraid. Gammachoo's turn to go to Hyrule Castle, perhaps? Gonna go get the glove that Andy got earlier. Could also go... You could also go for the Aga 1 kill here for the Dark World access at this point. How much could a wave beam cost, Michael? 500 rupees? That's a comment from James FNX, but I thought it would be fun to give that an audio an audio recording into this world. Kraid quick kill first try for Andy, not for third try. And another bottle. I think that's 2 bottles now. I kind of missed out on some of the Kraid checks, spectating Andy running it back from the wreck ship. Yes, we are still waiting to see the sick kid. All right. And with our lamp, Gammachuu is going to go grab 5 rupees out of the Dark Cross. Yep. There's definitely a few, like, random checks here and there that haven't been looked at yet, alright, chat? There's a few things that we have not seen that can be found. Where's the second sword? It was, in high jump boots, where Andy's going right now. So, we're about to see it again. Look at that! It's the Master Sword! And half magic, actually. I missed that. Oof. That's nice. Nice luxury item over there. So, what are we thinking? Gammachuu not gonna do the climb. What are we thinking here? Is Gammachuu gonna go for Tower of Hera? Or just... Yeah? Okay. Here's our first look at Spectacle Rock, which has been in logic for a second, but... In the meantime, Andy needs to rescue his own old man. And let's take a look at the Dark World. Alright. Can we look at the map? We are not going to look at the map. Never mind! Blue Pendant Hera coming in. No book. Can't scout either. Okay. Big key in easy sight. Isn't that nice? Hey, maybe this will just be an item. Maybe we won't need to go to the basement. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Getting the clip into this pot. Straight up top. So there's the key. And second item. No basement visit and no Moldorm kill required either. So nothing in Hera. That's about, I would say, about 1 minute kind of spent. Definitely something I could see Andy not doing. Not for nothing. And now it's time to go kill Agahnim 1. I have to figure there's not really any other reason to go here. Aga before Agina. Yes, specialist 0815. Yeah. So our light world things that we've kind of left behind here, there is both the sick kid and Agina's cave left behind in the kind of the sphere 1, 2 kind of checks. Now I see the viewer count popping up a little bit. So if you are just joining us recently, this is the 5-0 matchup for the SMZ3 Community Boots Start Tournament. Both these players started out this seed with the Pegasus boots. And it's actually great timing to say that because they've been using it this entire time on screen in the Link to the Past runs. This is the big undefeated matchup, last round of Swiss. And so this is for the big #1 seed. Andy, are you going to check the Dark World map? No. All right. My bad. All right. And is Andy also going to check Tower of Hera? Okay. Fair enough. Trying desperately to not go to a Agahnim 1, perhaps. But I think we'll also find that there's going to be 2 items and nothing. Actually, the funniest timeline is if Andy just decides to clear Moldorm anyway and then Ped's not dead. That would be rough. Imagine, if you will, a world where Ped isn't dead. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna take the save. Seems good. Alrighty. Please don't be rude. That's 1, that's 2. That's 3. 3 in a row, no blue balls. Nice. 4 in a row. Nice. Electricity coming out. Andy catching up to Agahnim 1 clear. Is Gammachuu just that guy or what? Okay! No blue balls! Whoa! Ooh! Sheesh! What a lucky guy. Reserve tank for fun? Don't need it? Do want it. Okay, it's fine. Yes, Gammachuu did check the Zora, and Andy has not. That leaves a Bombos potentially ahead, but if Bombos is nothing, then Bombos is nothing. That is a cursed way to pronounce Agahnim. See, but here's the thing. Nope. I never heard it said by anybody else but by that pronunciation. So you can fight me, Tyler Salt. No, no, I'm joking. Let's see if the catfish is a homie. No, catfish not a homie today. Not this time. What's next? Well, we have the glove. This glove is still technically out of logic, right? It's like, it's glove locked, theoretically. So, that was weird. I feel like I could just hear myself. Bit odd. All right. Let's check the King's Crypt here. 3 bombs and nothing. Alrighty then. What's the difference between the gamers? MM2? MM2 NES cartridge asks. Well, one's named Andy, and one is named Gammachuu. It says Iokua84. Andy also did check X-Ray and Spike Room of Death, which Gammachuu didn't because Gammachuu did not have Grapple. So, yeah. Also, yes, MM2. There was a death for Andy here. MM2 and everybody else joining the stream. Andy did take a death in checking Grapple the first time and had to run all the way back from the wrecked ship. So, it's an unlucky waiver kill. Also, Andy with the blue balls, getting a bit of a slower Agahnim 1 to get the super troll. Missiles on bumper. Here we go! A map! Thank you. Red Pennant Skullwoods. Everything else required. We're gonna be looking for the ice rod at some point. Oh. Okay. I turned on my own monitor by accident. That's why I could hear myself. I was tripping out for a second. Goodness. No Ice Palace either, that's correct, of the slums. Unless Ped's not dead. Hey, you don't know. You don't know if Ped's dead yet. Or if Green Pendant is required. So, we'll see. Ice Palace is Green Pendant. Gammachuu gonna be doing a quick dive of Skullwoods here. No big key, no items. No items just yet. There's compass. Not much going on while Andy kind of catches up. Compass map! Wow, really nothing. Okay. Yeah. My bad, I guess. I'm also curious if Andy skips any of Pendant Zora. Sorry, Pendant Skullwoods. I mixed up the things in my head. Andy is now going to be doing the Zora check after Agahnim 1. Here's Wave Beam and Bombos coming up for Andy. Yeah, with item parity, all things considered, I think it's safe to say that Andy's just a few minutes behind Gammachuu at current time. The unfortunate X-ray death gonna cause him a little bit of grief here. If there's any route divergence that leads to a difference in items, that might lead somewhere, but just looking unlikely at the moment. Sick Kid's got 10 sticks. All right. Got that taken care of. And it's time to go into Thieves Town. This is a required dungeon. We have dived both pendant dungeons so far. Plasma Beam coming in to make us really wish that we would find charge at some point. Please, please, please. All right. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. And he's going through Graveyard Ledge, King's Crypt business right now as well. There's not much going on here. Imagine if you will, a world where a gloves upgrade is at Agahnim. Agahni's cave. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be a funny time? Whoa. Did Gammachuu skip a chest? Are you serious? Surely not, right? Not yet, says Arius. 2942. Oh, he's well known in Zoth. Okay, he's well known for not skipping the big chest if he can help it. Okay. Got it. I do think Andy is skipping the Skull Woods check, so that's some kind of time save, and also not for nothing there wasn't anything there as well, so. We've rescued Blind. We have no hammer. No big chest today. Or, no big chest today. Just not at this exact second. I don't know. 3-heart green tunic Blind. You know? These gamers are really something. That's all I've got to say. Ooh. Good first head. Head number 2. Very, very nice. Easy as you like. No damage taken. There's a blind kill. Or a compass. Could this be Pyramid Fairy for progression? Asks, because 0484. I don't... Wait, was actually... No, hold on. Yeah, because I think both the Metroid bosses were the red crystals. So, yeah. Actually, it could be. True. Andy choosing not to finish out Thieves Town with the current item stack. Instead, gonna go do some of the south, and we're gonna have both players on the same screen once more! Haha! And Specialist 0815 is correct. There is something in Thieves Town Big Chest. So, we'll see what it is. Perhaps. Actually, if we do end up seeing what it is, it would be really annoying. My guess is that Andy probably doesn't want to do what Gammachuu just did, which is having to strand the big chest because it's an item. Or does Andy have plasma? What? No, I mean, no, because plasma's in Thieves Town. So, because he skipped Thieves Town, he wouldn't have plasma. Or no, Andy did do front. Oh, okay. I'm with y'all now. All right, and now we're back in sync. Yeah. Bring ball, I guess. Let's see what's in Hype Cave. Fire rod? Blue tunic to make... Oh, here's the gloves. Gloves 2 after Agahnim 1. Puts our other glove into logic as well. We're all mixed up. Here's the first glove, which turns on the second glove. And also the red tunic, actually. I lied. It's both. We got both. Hype Cave is hype! And it's now time to go into Swamp Palace. Hype Cave rebranded to Hype Mall, says Riverwind. So, if there is an item at the Thieves Town Big Chest, then both players will have to re-dive Thieves Town. If there is not, then Gammachuu will not have to do the re-dive. And Andy will be able to just... and Andy will have to do the re-dive, in a sense. Yeah. A proper fashion store, yeah. For the price of 1 bomb, I can sell you a blue tunic and I can sell you a red tunic. If you buy this blue tunic, I'll give you this red tunic absolutely free! And some gloves! Cash in now with discount code Link to the Past. Or something like that. I think this one's time for the... Here's a diver down number 1. Pretty standard stuff for this Swamp Palace thus far. Nothing much yet, though. Left side giving us a whole lot of nothing. Alright. Map and bones! Big key in the back of Swamp Palace. Gonna be real annoying. Maybe we can just get all the items before it comes to that, huh? Or no. There's the donut here. I don't know if Andy checked the donut, and we already know it's nothing, actually. Nope, it's nothing anyways. Okay, Andy did. Okay. These runners just a split second behind each other in this dungeon, pretty much. Here's the big key. It's not on Argus, and it didn't lock itself, so... Now then, I think... trying to remember... Is Swamp Palace 6 items? So I think if we... Oh, Cannon Furna. That's fun. I think if we find the compass... Oh, guaranteed retread. But... Gammachuu goes back with the big key first, while Andy is going straight to Argus. Oh no, we found both mapping compass. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure who's gonna have the faster big chest here, but you know, how about come down to a frame count? Yeah, because we found both map and compass. I forgot about the compass. I remembered seeing the map. Fire Rod business taking care of the big eyeball for some missiles. I'm not sure if spin attack or the double swing is faster in terms of killing this boss, but pretty quick all the same. Time for Gammachuu to throw down the fire. And here it is. Specky Clip, I think this one is. Gonna get the missiles. And they're leaving just about the same time, so really not sure who was faster. Maybe Gammachuu by like a split second. It's time for the Pyramid Fairy. We've got 2 red crystals. Give me 2 crystals so I can make a big bomb. Well, here you go. Here you go, buddy. We got it. Oh. I was honestly extremely confused what Andy was doing for a second because I didn't see the bomb. Next up time with the bomb dupe. Boom. The mushroom. Hey, you know what my favorite check is, guys? A check that turns into another check and only one other check, and I don't know what it is. Fetch quest! Let's go to the witch. Toil and trouble, give me a mushroom. Alright. Barrier suit! There we go. Alright. Here's some progression for ya. Gammachuu gonna buy some potions. Andy, potions overrated. We don't need to support the local economy. Not like that. Before we go to NorFair, though, we did get gloves, too. So, hear me out. Let's go check Super Bunny. And Hookshot Cave. Don't need the floating island, but it's alright. We can also go find out if this Bombos is going to open up TR for us. So that'd be nice. Why is chat so mean? Why? McGack2? What are you saying here, huh? What are you saying here? Why are you hoping bow and hammer in pod? Huh? Come on, man. Why? Why do you wish such ill on our runners? They're racing. They're being restreamed for your entertainment, and you're wishing them such pain. Andy gonna go scout TR first, finally breaking the sync of the last few minutes. Bombos does open TR. It is a good thing that he went back to get it. Crew attack in the hookshot cave. In my hookshot cave. Gammachuu gonna find out the same information. Both runners remembering to save and quit to the light world before doing a save quit. Or sorry, mirror to the light world before doing a save quit. So not for nothing. Not for nothing, the pain. They're not exactly in sync. Andy has skipped the back half of Thieves Town to be in this position. So. And I think we're finally gonna have a mildly more, you know, mild split in the checking here. Andy going to Bubble first, Gammachuu going to Ice Beam first. Ice Beam gonna net us Ether. Wonder if that'll mean anything to us. We'll wait and see for that Misery Mire Scout. More supers. Will Gamma do Croc? I'm not sure. You could. You could. You certainly could. Could also... Oh, yay. You don't want that space jump, though. Oh, man. That'll be nice. Gammachuu getting some nice stuff. Andy getting knocked down. Gonna have to go for the wall jump. And it's looking like a Crocomire death here. He did nothing wrong! Why are you killing him? Getting supers for days now in this NorFair. I think that's like 4 super missile packs in like the last 30 seconds for Andy. That's pretty funny. Welcome to my home! Ah! Help! That's true, Moogle Pies. He's not having a great time. Wave beam check, looking like it's done nothing so far. Why did you kill me? Oh! And there goes Crocomire. Will we get anything besides space jump for our troubles? Suppose we'll find out in just a moment. In the meantime, Andy gonna speed boost right on back. Nothing in bubble, but sometimes it is what it is. Gonna go to Croc via the wave gate here. So, crucially, not going to get the space jump just yet. That was in the check after Ice Beam. It does mean Gammachuu does get to space over this gap, while Andy is going to speed booster over to the grapple beam. Not like there's anything here, but it is what it is. So, both Bubble NorFair and Crocomire, not netting all that much. We do have space after the Ice Beam check there. And that's pretty much it. Andy waiting out the Crocomire death over on the right side. Are we going for a spike suit here, Andy? Just for fun. That'd be kind of funny. Gammachoo's turn to go to Bubble. Nice little shine spark to get across for Andy. And soon we're all going to be just about tied up. It's going to be Andy going to save scum this. I like that. Does not have space, so the walk back could be a bit more annoying, I suppose. Ah. Oh, we're just going to be retreading some covered ground here for just a little bit. So, if you're just joining us, this is the Super Metroid Link to the Past Combo Randomizer Community Tournament. Whoa. You can feel free to follow this channel and many of the other SpeedGaming channels to keep an eye out for the future streams. This is going to be one of the last matches of... what is it? This is going to be one of the last matches of Swiss. This is the final round of Swiss. This is our big 5-0 matchup. Winner here gets to be the undefeated first seed out of Swiss player. Loser gets to be second. No elimination things going on here, but there is an elimination match, I think, going on in just a little bit. I don't know if it ended up getting streamed. Yes. I think in just about 30 minutes, there's going to be another one getting onto the stream. Or onto a separate stream. Where I believe it's all the 4-2 players coming out of this phase are going to make it out into the top 16. And he now coming on up to grab his space jump. Yep, probably want that. Alright. Gammachuu finishing up the wave beam check. Oh, and yes. We did get spring ball already. So both players did already get spring ball checker. To the left of that space jump, actually, that Andy just got. Easy. Ether for Andy now. We'll see if that matters later. I wonder what the save is for Gammachuu here. I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, you know what? There is this final check in Upper NorFair here. I think they're both going to it. Or not. Where are we going, Gammachuu? What are we up to? We're doing a little bit of a lava dive. Are we lava diving to Lower NorFair, Gamma? Lower NorFair logic break in my SMZ3 race? It's more likely than you think. Yep, that does appear to be what's going for Gammachuu right now. Straight to lower NorFair. Okay. Unfortunately, my knowledge is not as good on this trick as some of the other tricks. So I'm not exactly sure what the necessary setup is for that gravityless dive. Also, no high jump. Yeah. Is that even possible? Chad, is that possible? I have to be really honest. I don't know if that's supposed to be possible. But, in the meantime, after the one try at that, we're gonna go check on the check that Andy just did. And Andy is presumably gonna go straight back to the Dark World. Could be a Skullwoods check here. Wouldn't be surprised. Fire Rod puts it fully into logic. And, yep. Here's gonna be the Skullwoods check for Andy. I would not be surprised if he full completed and went for the items. I really wouldn't. You know, iframe off the blue flame, says Holy Smoke. Goodness. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about that. And you're gonna be greeted with the same map and compass disappointment that Gammachuu was greeted with whenever they did the dive earlier. No big key just yet. So, time to go to the back. I'm not tripping, right? Nobody's checked Agahnim, right? Nobody's checked Agahnim. We're just refuse to do it. It can't hurt us. We're gonna go to desert eventually. We're gonna go to desert eventually. Oh, man. Oh, and a TR shallow dive is also in logic here as well with the two gloves and the bombos. Gammachuu gonna do some Dark World chores instead. Gonna rescue Jeremiah, or the bullfrog, the blacksmith. Andy gonna go for checking this chest at the front here first before going for Mothula, which makes sense. You probably just don't want to do it if you don't have to. Piece of heart from the blacksmiths. Big key from this chest. Kind of annoying. Or actually, yeah, because it could have been possible for the big key to be inside the big chest. I certainly don't, while it's technically possible, I certainly don't anticipate either runner diving TR with this loadout. So. Gravity suit from the Magic Bat. Ooh. Okay. That is pretty big. Not sure when Andy's gonna get there. You have to assume it's soon after this Mothula, though. Yeah. No item here. Red pendant. We'll see if there's an item in the big chest. Is Gammachuu... Is this a backdoor entry into Meridia, I think? We'll find out. We'll find out. I think so. Yep, this is... We're heading to the Meridia back door. While Andy is checking the Skullwoods big chest in just a second. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true, Viddy. If either Meridia or Lower NorFair has a lot of stuff, or something big, then it can be pretty major. And nothing in the big chest here. So at this point, we're kind of looking at, is Ped dead, I think. If Ped's dead, that gives Andy a little bit of extra time catch up to Gamma. Because you have to think that Gamma's not going to be going back to Skullwoods anytime soon. But Andy right now going to be doing the Dark World chores, and you have to guess, probably going to get that gravity in just a few minutes. Just a minute or two, really. All right, let's fight Draygon. No charge for the microwave today. Can't get any fried shrimp, but you know what? We sure do have a grapple beam and speed booster, so can take care of stuff in that way. All right. Here's the grapple. Get grabbed. Oh, miss. Unlucky. Oh, look at that Yoshi sprite. It's such a good sprite. The Yoshi sprite and the 2 Link sprite, I think, are some of my favorite, like, non-Samus sprites for the SMZ3 randomizer. You know, I don't know that Gamma turned in the chest. I think he just noped out directly to Metroid, no? So... Oh, man. That's hilarious. Oh, wow. Oh, Gammachuu doesn't turn in the chest, immediately doesn't have charge. Wow. Incredible. That is so unfortunate. Okay, I mean, it's not the biggest time loss in the world, but charge is real nice, right? We can microwave Draygon. We have a backup into Ridley. We don't need a farm, really, for Ridley. Because Gammachuu is still looking to preserve supers. Golden Torizo would be annoying for sure. Goodness. Like, the missile count is more than sufficient for Ridley, but it's more of, like, having extra damage and easier to access damage, I think. Wouldn't it be faster to use Charge Plasma, no? It's charge everything, really. Like, we have all the beams, so. Wow. What a guy. That's a funny, that's a funny quick punish for sure. Spazer after Plasma, nice. Sick. Okay. Andy with the charge, gonna have a little bit of a faster Draygon, you really have to think. Oh boy, the red boomerang. Oh. The flute! Okay. Let's cook. Let's cook. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're getting some nice items. Meridia has the goods. It's not required. It isn't required, but hear me out. Wait. Where's... Oh, no, this is the save quit after the sand pit. It's like, where's Gammachuu going? Mire was already open. Not for nothing. Because 0484. Because we do have space plus space gravity varia. And we have the ability to go kill GT. But yeah. Gammachoo's lead? I mean, I feel like Gammachuu is... I don't know. It's hard to say who's exactly in the lead. given that they're pretty lockstep. Andy still has to go back and kill Blind. Gamma does not have to go kill Mothula in Skullwoods, which is something that Andy did take the time to do. 1 of 2 pet chances is dead now. That's true, specialist. If the pedestal is something like bow or ice rod or hammer. Or no, hold on. What is Ped? Ped is Ice Palace, Hera, Skullwoods. So pedestal could still lock the hammer, I think. Oh no, hammer required for Ice Palace. Okay, so it could be the bow or the ice rod. Yeah. Yeah, Andy really did forget about plasma. it's kind of funny. So we have all 3 medallions. We're gonna have access to Mire and whatnot. Yeah, you know, this seed is partially gonna come down to, is Ped dead, baby? Is Ped dead? So, we'll see. In just a moment, it's gonna be Andy's turn to go kill Draygon. Go fry some shrimp. Does have access to X-ray for both Botwoon and Draygon. So that's nice. Gammachuu from entering from the back. Or, no, Andy needs to check the other stand. But Gammachuu entering from the back will now be able to check the front of Meridia. See a whole fat load of nothing, and the 20 rupees, that's nothing. And going to go get the flute. Yes, if you're just joining in, chat, to catch up on some of the events, Agahnim 1 was required for Dark World access. The second flute was in Hype Cave. You still have no hammer. Andy finally remembered that he has Plasma Beam. And yes, the first glove in Logic was in Hype Cave. The second glove, which was out of Logic, but both runners got it first, was in Zelda's Cell, because the key was in the back of Zelda Escape. Gonna X-ray Botwoon for the last few bits here, and on to Draygon. Don't think I saw Gammachuu go for Plasma, so. Was that an item? I think that was missiles. So. That should be good. Speed booster just to get to the very top. No full halfy today. No worries. Back to Zelda. Actually, you know a really annoying chain of events is like pedestal book and then like ether or bombos ice rod or something like that. That would be. Oh, you need high jump boots for the full happy. Okay, that's right. That's my bad. All right, all rise for the national anthem. Respect the bird. What does Happy mean up the slums? So, basically, there's a setup with high jump boots, like chat noted, for speed boostering across. What is that area called? Aqueducts? That feels wrong. That whole area that Andy ended up space jumping across to get to Draygon. You can speed booster across that with the right setup. And the halfy is to do a spark halfway through that room, and then whenever people figured out how to get all the way across, it became the full halfy. So, Coliseum? Yeah, I think so. Tivarius rating? Welcome, Tivarius. Welcome, everybody from Tivarius' stream. Nothing quite yet. Bombos. Turns out we didn't need any of these other medallions. When we got Bombos, we were good to go. Alright. Let's go check Plasma Beam. If Plasma is something, that would be big. In the meantime, Gammachuu gonna give us our first look at Misery Mire. Ice Rod? I don't think I saw Gamma get an Ice Rod. Maybe I'm trolling. Nice God Mire? Yeah. Unfortunately, we need to look for items in this mire. Unless... we're just not even gonna look? Did we get an item already? how good is this God Mire? Did we already find one of the 2 items? It was missiles? Okay. Is Andy... oh, Andy could be going to Shack. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this is the routing for it. Yeah, Plasma into Shack Tool. Time for a water break? BK Compass. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, holy smoke. Like, okay, we'll just come back for the item later. I guess. Fair enough. Oh yeah, no bow. It's gonna be a bit of a longer fight. And Shack Tool! Alright. Now, is Andy gonna wait it out? Nope, nope. Andy's walking with Shack Tool. The items are all on the left side. Yeah. Or it could be the big key chest, I think. Also didn't check that. So back in the dungeon. Very good pity fight here from Gammachuu. Very nice clear of that room as well, not for nothing. Oh, 5 rubies. Alright, Shack Tool Plasma nothing. You hate to see it, you hate to see it. The time loss for Andy is not insignificant, unfortunately. And not for nothing, Andy is being fairly, what is it? Comprehensive with all of his checks. He's checking a good amount of everything. And Gammachuu is, you know, you're skipping things and is getting paid for skipping a few of these things as well, on the same token. Yeah. Piece of heart and missiles. Alright, great. Thanks. Is it Andy's turn to go to Mire? With the flute equipped? What are we thinking? Gabus gets to skip the cutscene chest. Yeah, true. Nothing on the ledge. Andy turning on the flute. Right, that's right. Needed to turn on the flute still. Well, it's true that Gamma has skipped... Oh my goodness, Ice Rod. Okay. Ped is looking deader by the second. But, you know... If Ped has bow... of the slums. Ped guaranteed bow! I don't know about that, but... It's certainly possible. You know. Book on the pedestal for the maximum pin would, as mentioned before, would be funny. There's the big key. Here's checkerboard for Andy. Oh, it's a fat load of nothing. Close clip there. Gonna do Desert Palace before Misery. That looks like the angle. Alright. Nothing here. And our runners are gonna be looking like they're in the same place, but actually they're not. Once again. Didn't know this was the 100% category 7-8 time? Well, hear me out. It's a randomizer, so it could always be the 100% category. Can we please check Agahnim? You have to think it's coming up soon. Real nice kill on the Lambos here. Gamma. Super fast. Agahnim cannot be that much out of the way, though, holy smoke. The Holy Smoke mentions that Agahnim is kind of out of the way if you want to do lower NorFair, but it can't be that far out of the way. Like, come on. You know? Like, please. I think Gammachuu here needs to go check the big chest. Alright. Alright. You've done Misery, and you've done Desert. Before we go to lower NorFair, Gamma, can you just check Agahnim? Oh, gonna check checkerboard, which they haven't checked yet. Good stuff, good times. Can we please check Aginah's cave? It's right there. Thank you. That's not Aginah's cave. Alright. Let's mirror. Alright. If Agahnim is hammer, do they think the other one skipped Aga? Good question, specialist. Make that eight screen transitions. Yeah, holy smoke. Yeah. Alright, it's nothing. What? It was super. Wahoo. It was not actually that much. Alright. Good times. Andy now will be heading on to check all of the stuff for Desert Palace and then Misery Mire. Gammachuu. Gonna take our space screw suits and go straight to lower NorFair. We're gonna go kill a dragon. Are we gonna skip the Golden Chorizo Scout? We are not, but we'll probably want to refarm some supers, if I had to guess. Did not get the Scout just yet, so we'll find out in just a moment what that is. The book! The book we can read! Yes, Viddy, Andy did get the Ice Rod. And Eddie's actually going for, is going for Golden Chorizo before the Misery and Mire completion here. A mildly faster GT with the Charged Plasma. And the Curse of Literacy. One less ped option. Does let us check the ped. Neat little speed booster to get out. Gammachuu doing a quick super farm. And once again, it might look like they're both about to the same place, but they're not. Just straight up skipping Mire for right now. Yep. Did Andy complete Desert? Am I trolling? Like, Andy did do... Like, was that just like a dream that I had? No, he did. Alright, yeah. The hammer! Okay. Let's cook. Hammer time. Actually, I think music is specifically something, or singing is specifically something I'm not supposed to do on comm, so not gonna continue that reference. But, yeah. And you're gonna do some checks before Ridley. Gammachuu not gonna do the same. Piece of heart. Okay. Do it, I dare you, says Nilson Alex 92. No! No! I'm not trying to get the channel in trouble. Come on, chill, chat, chill, relax. Andy? Andy? Alright. Wait. Mire post Ridley. Setting up what? Reverse Cathedral? What? Okay. So, oh, got it. Yes. Yes. I'm with you. Alright, so the setup is now... The setup is that we're doing the escape first, then we do Ridley, then we walk back, and then we do Mire afterwards with the lower NorFair portal. Yes. So it looks a little funny, but he's not skipping Ridley. We're just gonna get there in a second. And again, at least Andy doesn't have to farm, I guess. That's something. Reverse acid. True. $32 supers really ought to be enough, though. So. Here we go. Big dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count to 30. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Not sure if that 20 stuck. Might have to fire off 6 missiles here or so. And, yep, as mentioned, Andy doesn't need to do a farm, has charged plasma, also has just 30 missiles anyway, or supers anyway, so super easy. Okay, can you pick us up now, Ridley? Thank you. Gonna do a pure charge plasma fight, it looks like. And there we go. And now Gammachuu will be doing the escape. Is Supers... I thought Supers is faster on Ridley. I am not sure. I really don't know what the math is on that. I think it's 20 charge beams versus 30 supers. And so I feel like... yeah, they're the same if you can charge perfectly, says Holy Smoke. But also no one can charge perfectly, so... question mark, question mark, question mark. At least you got to save your supers. Could also be, for whatever reason, preferring to do the charge beam kill. Like, that's not nothing. So. Gonna get the little muck ball here, I think. Yep. And then it's back to Misery Mire, I would guess. In the meantime, Gammachuu doing the escape that Andy has already done. It's getting down to the weeds here. But... theoretically... if Ped has the bow... if Ped has the bow... then Andy wouldn't be too far behind, because then Gamma would have to go to Skullwoods and complete it. Also, Thieves Town Big Chest... also open for Andy here as well. Something that Gammachuu would have to... does have to go back and check if it's something. So we'll see. Alright. It's time for Mire for Andy, which is some treaded ground. Gammachuu is going to be the one forging on into new pathways here. Probably something like Ice Palace is the next stop with that hammer grab, I would guess. What do we have left besides Pod? We've got Ice Palace, both tablets. Yes, we've seen all of Super Metroid. The whole of Planet Zeus has been explored, I'm fairly certain. Because everything that Gamma didn't check, Andy did, as it turns out. So... yeah, running down the list of checks. Hammer Pegs, Spike Cave. We've done all the chores. Gamma did not complete the Purple Chest Fetch quest, so does not have charge. The floating island is already confirmed. Nothing. And Gamma might be checking either tablet right now? No? Going to TR? TR with the ice rod? Okay. Yeah, getting the bow from TR and then getting to do Pod into Eastern is a nice routing to be able to hope for sure. No, nobody has dipped Eastern Palace yet, specialists. We will soon see if Eastern Palace had any of the goods. Because there's really just not that much game left to play. We're coming down to the end here. Only a few Zelda dungeons left, and we're gonna be done, one way or another. Andy going to be doing the side where all the items actually are, funnily enough, before doing the rest of the Misery Mire, I think. Silvers and another sword would be nice. Wait. Let's see if Turtle Rock has the goods, and by the goods I mean the bow. That's what I mean. We would really like the bow. O plus. You know, something fun here is if after this Andy gets the bow in either Thieves Town Big Chest or Ice Palace, and for whatever reason Andy decides to not Andy decides to not do TR before those things, and the bow is there, then Andy could get to Go Mode TR Pod Eastern? But not sure how much that really helps. Yeah, God TR layout is definitely nice. It's kind of gonna, at this point, be where the route deviation is, if any, because I think the way things are shaking out right now is if the routing is exactly the same for both players, then Gamma has the lead. If there is any sort, oh nope, that's bow and TR. Yep. All right, well, I think that might be it. Yep, that's go mode. It's time to wrap up the games, and Andy is pretty much about half of a Turtle Rock behind. That's gotta be go. Gonna check Agahnim. half a TR and half a Thieves Town. Yep. We've got a real big time loss for sure. We don't know what's in the Thieves Town big chest yet, homemade beer, because Gamma did not have the hammer when he first entered and completed the whole dungeon. So. Yeah, it's certainly a little bit worse than, what is it? The time difference is a little bit more than best versus worst GT routing, yeah. Okay. This might be it. If Gamma... Okay. At this point, it really basically is if Gamma takes a death randomly, then that could theoretically lead to some of the time makeup. And he does have charge, but I don't think that really saves that much time. There's like 6 million super missiles and 6 million missiles. It really ought to be enough. If Gamma doesn't find silvers and Andy does, that's an extra potential time save. Yeah. Here we go. Try next. Oh. Missed the second, missed the third, missed the fourth, fifth. Okay. Careful now. Half magic's good, but it might not be that good. Alright. The hammer to make sure that we're gonna have enough magic. Alright, good stuff. Andy doing the back half of Thieves Town. I mean, silvers could still be on the pedestal of the slums, but I'm pretty sure both of these players are very much fine with doing silverless. So. What is this from Gamma, asks Wall Kicks. It's, you know, it's, he just doesn't want to do, just doesn't want to menu as much. Wall Kicks, he's never seen Gamma do silverless. Okay. Well, maybe not. I don't know, I just kind of assumed at a 5-0 in a community tournament player, I figured that everybody would be on the table for silverless, but maybe not. Who knows? Maybe Gamma will dig for silvers. Silverless Master Sword is definitely a Ganon of all time. Yeah, that's true. Big chest, nothing. Bum bum ba boom. Is Gamma new? I see. Okay. Pretty good for a new player. That's for sure. If that is the case, and chat's not just trolling me to death. All right. Let's go to pod. Kiki the monkey opening up the way. What is in the Palace of Darkness? Chat's going off about the legends of Gamma. Alright. Yeah, and he's doing all of the checks to hope that there's a world that he can find bow or something here. Being very thorough, but unfortunately we do know that the bows in TR. Yep, nothing here. Oh no, Mire. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, just menuing over to the mirror. Alright. Can we go to Turtle Rock? Please. Alright, that looks good. Diamond Cave reset. Nice use of the speed there. Speeding our way over through Death Mountain. We're gonna need every bit of speed that we can get. It's pretty much coming down to the rest of the execution for now. Gammachuu really being paid for the skips that he has done. now it's going to be Andy's turn to do TR. So this timing, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much an entire one Turtle Rock dungeon and one Turtle Rock dungeon and about half of pod behind. So that's a pretty big setup. Wow. So we'll see where the swords and the silvers are. Thieves Town was just completed. J Mike Dev. So Andy has done Thieves Town. You know what though? I mean, if chat's not just trolling me into the universe, theoretically, silvers could be on the pedestal, right? It's not progression. And if Gamma is not comfortable with silverless, and silvers is on the pedestal, silvers can be anywhere, really. That's true, Viddy. But so if Gamma ends up doing a silver hunt, that might be something. Chat would never troll, says the guy that was asking me to attempt to break copyright law on stream. Okay, Nilsson Alex is 92. I see you. But yeah, I mean, I just kind of figured that everybody here is fine with silverless. So. That's my assumption. Good strats for the Helmasaur here for Gamma. And it's time to go to the Eastern Palace. And he's gonna go pick up his bow in just a moment. Could call it the Steamboat Willie room because it's in public domain, says Viddy. Yeah, true. We did get nothing out of the Steamboat Willie room. It's unfortunate. Are we still checking items, Gamma? I guess it would be nice to find a sword. Actually, no. We need to get a big key. I'm trolling. My bad. All right. Ooh, that's a neat little setup for that room. Bombs. Ha 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 ha. Whatever. Oh, I didn't see that in TR. I didn't realize that the last shield was before the laser bridge. Oh, man. We do know for a fact that Gamma is not going to be getting charged. It's in the purple chest. Acquired can fly. True. Oh. A better sword or silvers would certainly help and not hurt. But will that happen? Big if true. Here come the knights. Machine gun down. Didn't even get the chance to turn red. Yeah, alright. That'll do for sure. Good laser bridge out of Annie. Very clean. Time to go kill a Trinex. Doing a little King of Samaria dash. And okay. Let's go climb a tower. After we get hit by a rock for a second. Aye. Missed the first ice rod. Unfortunate. Alright, one more for the firehead and we're good to go. Taking care of the ice head now. Boom. Trinex's going down. It's a pod and an Eastern behind for Andy. Not sure I like these odds, but it's technically possible. It's really, yeah, I mean... Eddie needs a Gamma hardware to explode at this point. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, chat. It's not looking good when the power outage is the best option, yeah. Certainly not like there's much room to save in GT. See, Gamma's doing right side first. How many supers does Gamma have? Enough? Yeah. Enough? The worst is really a ship refill. Sword 3 is really nice. You'll love to see that. The tempered sword coming in for the rest of this GT climb. Andy running through the hole of pod. Actually, the really funny and demoralizing option now is somehow Gamma low rolling. Actually, no, you can't low roll Agahnim or Agahnim because the clones will always fire projectile and knockback, so it doesn't really matter. Nice hover from Andy. Okay, what a guy. A little to Helterel says, yeah. GT, the dumping ground for non-essential items, known as Sword Tower sometimes, yeah. Pretty much. Sword Tower, Beam Tower, Weapons Tower. It's a real arms dealer, GT is. Check the randomizer room, hope for a big key, please. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Help! Last location, GT Bicky. Help! Help! What, were we going back to the tile room? Is it going to happen? Okay, Gamma. Let's see the knights. Ice knights. Actually has to go check for more arrows. Make sure we have enough for the knights. Goodness. Yeah, no silvers. Alright. Don't run out of arrows, Gamma. Alright, did not run out of arrows. Good stuff. Big key, please. Big key, please. Here. Oh! Back to the tile room! My goodness. Oh, man. Yep. Long way around. Alright. What's that, Gamma? Big towel room moment? Yeah, we can get some fairies. Why not? Do we just not like doing the cave thing? Okay, there we go. Ooh, all GT checks complete in the front. Let's go. Great times. Yeah, the big key. Woohoo! Andy hammering down Helm with sword, not even bothering with the bow. Goodness. Ruthless. Where are the silvers? Probably Ice Palace? Yeah, maybe. There's still some item checks left in GT. The arms dealing tower can strike again. It's still possible. If we're really lucky, Ganon will teleport 48 times as well. Yeah, Cubone for Smash Bros. Yeah. That'd be real funny. Boy. Goodness. Guess 20 teleports in order after the no blue balls. We'll see, specialist. Just a joy, finally win as a towel room believer. You did it. You did it. Towel room caught on stream, yeah. And he's completing the Eastern Palace into GG, you gotta think. It would be funny though if Andy does tile room on the way to right side first. That would be incredibly funny. Does not really feel that likely, but I mean, maybe? Copia? Pretty quick knights here from Andy as well. Let's go see. More supers than you could ever need in your entire life. All right. Turns out this charge beam doesn't matter. I have 6 million super missiles. All right. Great times. Oh, the butter sword, just for fun. Okay. All right. GT delivering the swords. The arms dealing tower. Goodness. All right. Ooh. There's a triple. It's a triple, baby. Oof. Almost got that last one, too. Oh. Miss. The triple. Not enough time to deal all 3 damage. No, I counted as 2, I think. On the very first. Alright. Oh, baby, a triple. Alright. Yep, Andy is approximately 1 GT behind. Yeah, so that's... I don't know the time that, I don't know the time that Gamma entered GT, but... does not really feel like it's super possible here. Also, not for nothing, even if Andy got the, Sword 3, sorry, got the tile room check first, he would then miss out on Sword 3, and subsequently Sword 4 after the Moldorm fight too, so. Would have like a slower Silverless by default. Teleports? The teleporting? It's happening? Please stop? Okay. Help me? Help me, please? Stop it? Thank you. Did you find the arrows in the light world? Light world arrows, huh? Where would that be? One of the tablets, maybe? Ooh, really nice Silverless going on for Gamma here right now. Getting a few of the extra ones off of the freeze teleports. Yeah, really clean. I think this might be it. Yep. Profit. Andy last locating the GT Big Key as well. That's pretty much gonna be game for sure. It's time to kill Mother Brain. Get the ammo refill, and it's on to Turian. Andy, in the meanwhile, last locating GT Big Key. Unlucky. That charge would help, but it's not going to help enough. That's not a whole dungeon ahead, yeah. It's not a whole dungeon's worth of time. Let's see how fast we can get this Turian. Okay. Little mishap with the missile select at the start, but not so bad. Alright. No grabs yet. Okay, final Metroid room coming up. Gain a Burna to save some arrows and time here for Andy, looks like. Okay. Yeah, Gamma is certainly not going to run out of ammo. Where does Yoshi shoot missiles out of? Even for Smash Bros? I mean... You know, whenever Yoshi throws an egg, it actually just immediately transforms into a missile. See, it's just Planet Zebus logic, alright? The egg becomes the missile. It's real futuristic tech, alright? You wouldn't get it. Is the baby Metroid draining both Mario and Yoshi, or just one of them? Well, Sabbath Arcades. I think Yoshi's driving the bus, so I think it's got to be Yoshi. Maybe Mario's just there for the ride. You know, he's just there. He's just vibing. He's just having a good time. No crying for sure. He very patient baby. You know, going throughout the entirety of Planet Zebus. Oh. Missed the original freeze. Gets the second one. Or does it? Nope, does get it. Alright. Jumping on through. 125 missiles and 54 supers really ought to be enough. Yeah. Hear me out. This is enough ammo. Yeah, 36 missiles on top of the 54 supers. Hear me out. I think... Oh, misses one. Yeah, but only one. Hear me out. 83 is bigger than 42. I think we're gonna be fine. Oh, missed two? Yeah, I think we're still fine, as it turns out. Alright. The rainbow beam. Oh no! Mother Brain's gonna get us! Ah! Oh! The baby! Woo. That dumb planet. Someone should blow it up. Well, holy smoke. You're about to get your wish. Hear me out. Hear me out. Oh. Accidentally pulled out my own. There. Gamma not doing stand-up. Probably feeling fine. Certainly, the Yoshi just not a little bit too tired to stand up right now. Needs the energy. All right, he's getting a little boost. Getting a little boost from the baby Metroid here. no! The baby! Ah! Anyways. Hyper Yoshi! Ah! The Hyper Yoshi! Let's go! Real nice MB3 too, all things considered. Good Agahnim too. So start. Unlucky miss. Gets the second one though. Really nice pattern coming up. Yep. It's really only got to be one more. And now for the grand escape for Gamma. Yeah, if I had to put a quantifiable value on it, I would say just about 14 minutes. Nah, maybe 12 minutes behind for Andy. It's like approximately 10 minutes to get to and get through Turian, and then probably about 4 or 5 minutes on a Ganon fight here. With the moonfall, but it's okay. Fun cheese facts with Ganon text. Speed booster up. Very clean Ganon fight so far from Andy. Almost no teleports so far. Oh, no teleports? Unfortunately, won't matter, but it is what it is. GG's. That's time for Gammachuu at 3:36:56. Please don't fall. Nice silverless. All right. GG's for Gamma. We've got one Turian left for Andy here. See what our completion time will be. Is it just me, or is the new Discord UI layout unsettling? Very, very random tangent. Very random tangent. Andy not gonna log a completion time. That's fair enough. Boy, GG's. Like I see Gamma in the setup channel. Might be coming on for an interview in just a second. Hello, Gamma. You are unmuted, but I don't think if you are speaking, we can't hear you.
Oh, hello?
Hello.
Here. Oh, hi. Hey, GG's to Andy.
Yep. Pretty good seed. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, this would have been, I think, a little better if I ended up. I blanked off when I was trying to go to lower NorFair. Well, first off, GG's Andy. GG's.
GG's, dude.
Hey, Andy.
Yeah.
GG's.
So you died after you killed Rekship or killed Fantoon?
Yeah, I died in X-ray hall. My grapple just like the waiver got in the way of my grapple, and then I missed and died, so I had to get flippers and hook again, and then go back to X-ray hall.
Oh man.
It was kind of unfortunate because Gamma didn't have grapple. And so basically couldn't be baited into checking it. Basically.
Yeah,
it was a super pack, so
yeah.
I was a very low health as I was going through there too. After I finished killing Rekship, I was like at about 1 E-tank left. So I was taking it very carefully, very slowly. Otherwise I would have been really, pissed if I died and had to redo Fantoon. I wasn't gonna go through it initially, but I spawned another E-tank and landing, so I'm like, I think this should be good enough. I saved just in case, so. Yeah, I mean, I think I felt good about the Aga gamble. I did that after I got the glove and escape. I'm like, oh man, now I feel like I want to check Hera in case there's a glove or hammer sitting there. I was initially gonna skip it, but no, I cleared it out. I'm like, okay, now I'm just gonna go straight to Aga.
Yeah, I pretty much did the same thing. I spent like 5 minutes trying to figure out if that glove was in logic or not. I was like, is this mids? Like, what am I doing here? And I was just like wandering, turning your brain off while you do Sphere 1 in SMZ3, right?
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I don't know. And then I got the lamp, and I'm like, that probably puts it in logic. It's fine.
I don't remember where I got the lamp, but I think that was after in the SM area. I think it was probably somewhere
in SM somewhere.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking for a while, could I gamble this before I even went SM? I don't remember where that lamp was, but yeah, I'm like, I felt good. Like, it just opened up everything, and the red crystals felt very like, that's maybe something behind that red crystal. Yeah. Which it was.
Yeah, dude, how about them suits? That was great.
Yeah. I
was like,
immediately...
Varia, cool. I'm glad I didn't do NorFair without Varia. So we'll save some time. And then there's nothing in NorFair. Yeah. And then, I was pretty late to Gravity, I think.
That one...
I mean...
I felt good, but bad at the same time.
I was like, wow, that's gross.
Because I don't think you go back to Smith's Chain after you grab the mids from Hype Cave. I'm like, no, I'd rather commit to Pyramid Fairy and
absolutely
ignore that. Yeah, my big goof was trying to go to lower NorFair after I did upper NorFair, and then as I go there, I'm like, oh wait, this only works with high jump. There's another, I guess, method if you damage boost off this. Jump off the spike.
It's real dumb.
Frozen.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do that sweaty try. I gave it like 2 tries. I'm like, no, I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I need high jumps to make this easy. I'm out of here. I had to reset back to my save point. I'm like, that was just dumb.
I thought about it. I was like, man, when's the last time I did high jumpless lava dive? Because like the general tech is like, there's a way to do it with freezing those
enemies right there.
So Namahe, I don't remember what the name of it is. But you can also like bait the one on the right to shoot a fireball, and then you like Kago turn into the fireball, so you get iframes and you wall jump farther up the spike wall. And it's real stupid. When I got that flute Mama Turtle, I was like, man, I could just leave Meridia and come in through the back later, and I probably should have, but I ended up full clearing.
You went
LN.
You started from the front then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went straight to the back, and I didn't do plasma. And what was the other one? Shack 2. I'm like, I have a couple of checks here I could still do. You know, the front. I was coming from the back. I got the flute. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to NorFair from there. I'm not gonna even worry about some slow checks like that one. Those were my skips. And what was the other one? The one in Wreck Ship. The what is it? The one beyond the spike room of death or whatever. Yeah, that one. I'm like,
okay.
yeah, I'm like,
It's
I
not-
don't want to do these. It's, I don't know.
It's
For
not
me,
too well. I guess I had grapple already. Doing that without, I guess with speed and no high jump, it's still not like a terrible
no, it's not bad.
run jump to it, but it's a little slow.
Like, I even consider skipping bowling, but I'm like, I don't want to skip too much this early. All I have got was his hook shot, so East West Mountain.
I would have had
like,
my pitchforks ready if you skip bowling.
I skipped it against MM2, so I'm like, I can't. I don't think I can. I don't have much to work with. I was even farming health because I was so low. I'm like, I don't think I could survive because I think spike damage is 60 or something like
Yeah,
70.
yeah.
Oh.
You need 121 if you
Yeah.
don't mess up any of your jumps.
that. Okay.
Big
Well,
and true, yeah.
yeah, I'm glad I farmed more because I immediately screwed up and I just ran right into the spikes rather than jumping. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this is already
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
With speed, it's maybe still only 2 hits, but I have no idea. I sparked
yeah.
across.
With speed, it's 2 hits. Perfect jumps.
Well, I
Yeah.
meant like if you run in at the beginning by accident, just because the speed no high jump, you get a really low jump, so you don't even hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
I think it might still be a 3 hit
Maybe.
if you don't jump. But yeah.
Yeah, I got hit by the key hunter on the far left of attic, and I dropped to 70 health, and I was like,
Oh,
alright.
that's
So
what I was afraid of.
I had to farm at the bug farm before bowling for
Yeah.
half a minute or something like that.
Yeah.
Every time I need health from those bugs, they only give me supers, and so it's like, oh, cool. I guess I'm gonna go from 3 to 15 supers and not get any health drops.
Yeah.
I even thought about saving at ship there because my health was so bad, but I ended up not, and I was like, I'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? And then I died in X-ray hole.
Shambles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at what I had left before the Aga, because I got grapple in front of escape. I'm like, man, I don't want to go back there. It's all I had. Yeah, it's just such garbage, dude. It's so awkward. But I think Aga has just felt so such a good play from there. Hook shot, flipper. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, biggest worry is just you getting the hammer before gravity, and like you could have possibly skipped gravity in this one. I don't think
I was thinking about it.
So that's what had me worry. I'm like, oh, if I pulled it off, but I forgot how I went. I'm like, that was just my big worry once I got the hammer. Like, oh yeah, hammer and go straight to TR. You get your bow, and well, yeah, it's a nice go mode Meridia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, GG's, dude. 6-0.
Yeah, GG's. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like I needed a bit of, I don't know, luck on my side on this one. I saw your SM versus who was it last week?
Flip heel.
Flip heel. There you go.
Yeah.
Your execution in SM is just top notch. So I'm like, yeah, I need to make skips versus this guy. Zelda, I feel comfy, but SM.
Oh god,
Maybe
2016 all over again.
Yeah.
That was like my least favorite racing time in like any rando. It was just like beginning of Link to the Past rando when nobody knew how to play the game, and then there was like 4 speedrunners who all had 126s who were playing, and everyone's just like, oh, I'm gonna make the worst decisions possible because it's my only way to win. And so it'd be like, if it pays off, I just literally can't win.
Yeah.
And that's all
Like-
racing was for like the first year.
Oh gosh. Yeah. No, I don't want to overdo it, but like I just like the really garbage, like Item and Sky. I think you did that last week. I think I was so sure I would have skipped if I was racing in that one because you had no mobility. I hate to go for slow checks if I have no mobility. Luckily, we have speed
so
boost
that's
together.
like a health thing for me. Like if I have enough health to not really need to farm before or after, then I'll go for it.
Yeah.
Because it does take a decent chunk of health to do those things without Varia, right?
Yeah.
So But
well,
Yeah, the scene kind of it kind of boiled down to eventually it was like the death plus just like the few skips that Gamma was able to get away with doing that just all ended up being nothing, and then it's just like, yeah, kind of adds up the time.
I even bailed after purple chest. Someone told me that was charged. I was pissed because
yeah.
So I saved and quit with a purple chest after I got gravity. I'm like, oh man, I'm not feeling good right now. I'm walking down and I'm like, nah, I'm out of here. I'm just going straight to the back door. Yeah.
I mean, I had like 50 supers at that point, so like charged. You know, it was nice. I guess I got to like microwave some stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, it's not worse at the end, but I ended up grabbing that. Did you find high jumps?
Nope.
Okay.
Silvers and light worlds.
Silvers somewhere
either
in the light world.
Bombos, Ether. Oh, I guess Ether and Mimic Cave are Death Mountain, so it's either Pet or Bombos.
Did you find the shovel?
Or Saha, I guess. No shovel. So yeah, that too.
Yeah, those. So very close. Yeah, of course. Well, I'm sure we will come across each other again and come brackets. So.
Yep. You got to let me put MM2 in the dumpster this time, though.
Oh,
you can't take
please,
me. Can't take him twice.
He likes to give me a lot of crap, so please, someone has to put him in his place.
Right.
But yeah, GG's to you, Andy, and
GG's.
Thanks for doing tracking and comms, Jazzy and Payne. Appreciate that.
Heck yeah. Thanks for running. Anything else y'all want to say before you hop off, Andy, Gamma?
No, just again, GG's, Andy, and good luck in brackets.
Yeah, GG's.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. I've been Jazzy. I've been joined tracking by the Pain. This has been the big 5-0 match. Gammachuu coming out on top for the big 6-0 to end off the Swiss. We're going to have some more SMZ3 community tournament streams for the last round of Swiss throughout the rest of this week and going on until next Tuesday. So stick around. Keep an eye on the SpeedGaming channels. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.